Alright. Time for some ratting in the Slayer Corrupted Dungeons. I turned on a little bit more delay so I cannot get stream sniped as easily. I have been testing ratting in the Slayer Corrupted Dungeons with tier 6 gear. I was using a 400k set and I made what was it, 4 million in 1.5 hours, which is some pretty damn good loot, which is pretty good silver per time, and I was not even getting any legendary chests or completely crazy 8.1, 7.2 items or whatever. So this seems like some really good method of making money. It's pretty boring, and when you get invaded, it's pretty scary. But I'm not going to do it too often in the future. I haven't been doing it in the past because it's just relatively boring. But I wanted to make a video about it because it's just so damn good. And let's see what kind of gear I already have here, so I don't need to buy it. I want to use a Thetford cape. 4.2 is enough, who cares? Or actually, 4.3 is not much more expensive. I'll take a 4.3. Do I have a giant stack lying around somewhere? Tier 5 bag is easily enough. I was using royal sandals. I'm going to use a druid rope this time for more damage. And I was using a Hellion hood for some extra help with running through mobs and stuff like that. I'm going to change to cooldown reduction here. And I think I need to buy the rest, actually. Yep. Let's see if I can make such a good amount of money once again. Most likely, the main thing will be surviving invades. I don't have much experience with ratting Slayer Corrupted Dungeons, but I should be fine. Let's see, the least expensive bear paws. Excellent. Doesn't cost much more. I think I'll go for it for a little bit more damage. Boom. 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 Hello. Just damage, and damage. If I was confident in being able to survive, I could also be going for... Oh, actually 5.1 might be less expensive. Let's see. Yes, 5.1 is less expensive and stronger. So let's just go with that instead. And just immediately sell this item here. I want royal sandals for extra damage and not being purgeable when running away from dangerous people. Excellent is pretty expensive. Outstanding is much more expensive for no reason. So let's just go with these. I want a Thetford cape for even more damage. 20. Yeah, let's just go with that. And I want a giant stack, so I can actually carry a couple of things. I will reset every time my pork omelette is gone. Bring back the loot and go for the next run. So let's see how expensive my gear is in Albion. 460k. When I did this in Lyndhurst, my gear was only worth 400k. But I do not plan on dying. So let's see if I can manage to do that again. When I was testing this for 1.5 hours, I only got invaded one single time. And I survived. So really good profit. Really good profit. I don't know if this stuff changes when there are different times of the day. Maybe you get invaded more or less. Maybe the loot is worse or better. I don't know. There are 11 hostile players in this map. Am I dead? Am I dead? Am I dying in the red zone? Looking for a corrupted dungeon. Oh, there's a dismounted red player. So I guess I'm going to go another way. If I was in the south, maybe I would have actually engaged this guy. Who knows? Who knows? Looking for a corrupted dungeon. Now there are only 3 hostile players in this map. Anyway, what's my IP right now? 1260. I also want to take a look at the fame first to see how much fame I will be getting from this activity, which is also kind of interesting. The fame shouldn't be too insanely high, but it shouldn't be nothing either. I hope I remember to check my PvE fame afterwards. I'm at 86.5 million right now. Just got my highest silver kill of nearly 5.5 million in East server. That's pretty damn high. How much is premium on the East server right now? How much is premium? How much silver does premium cost? 11.5. 18 million here. So it's pretty expensive there, I guess. But the prices have been increased generally, right? I mean, I remember times where premium was costing like 7 million, 8 million. Those were... There it was kind of easier to reach premium when starting fresh. But I mean, it's just a little matter of time in the end. Okay, armor, boots, WE. Getting this guy down to half HP with the first combo. Pretty nice. I'm going to save my W for my E to finish this guy off. I mean, I'm not even using damage food. I'm just using, what's it called? Pork omelette. So I can cast my spells more often. If I was using damage food, I would even kill these bosses quicker. But cooldown reduction food should also be good for escaping when I get invaded. So... And I'm kind of too lazy to switch around for foods while getting invaded and stuff like that. It probably makes more sense, but I don't care. If I die because of that, then maybe I will start caring. But compared to other ratting builds, I also have 1 invisibility more on my helmet to run through mobs in a more relaxed way. to run through mobs in a way that is not spottable by the invader, because I'm not killing any mobs. So let's see. Let's see if I will get invaded at all. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. I mean, it's a Friday, free day in Germany right now, which is the reason why I'm even able to stream at all. I'm also trying to save up silver right now, so I can buy the next 1 year of premium. I always buy premium with silver. Never spent a single euro on this game, and I don't plan to do so. Do I even need to clear one more mob? Probably not. I will see after finishing this boss. Armor, boots, W, E. Could also probably play some like mage cowl or something for even more damage. Clear even faster. Would definitely increase my clearing speed. But the only thing that can go wrong is getting killed when being invaded. So let's chill and use this extra invisibility on the helmet. Oops. Taking all the things that are stackable. And I'm actually missing 20 corruption. But I will surely find another ad. Malicious imp. I kinda want to kill these treasure boxes as well. And loot them. Sometimes there are tier 5 treasures in there. I don't want to get pulled by this guy, so I'm just going to kill it. I'm surely not doing this in the most optimal way, but I haven't been doing it in the most optimal way yesterday and the day before. In these 1.5 hours. And I still made more than 2 million per hour, so... Oh, I actually forgot to use my armor. But that's not a problem. I don't think I would be able to use my armor 2 times against the big boss. I'm not sure. Maybe it's possible to use it 2 times actually. It's really tanky. Okay, now's my chance. I kind of want to pull this. Am I down? I'm not. No, I'm down. The first time that I actually had to reset this boss. Getting hit by a spell? I mean, I even got hit by 2 spells. I got hit by 2 spells. That's too much. Can't tank 2 spells. Got hit by one of these city circles around him. And I got hit by one of these waves, which you cannot dodge if you go too far away from him. It's kind of annoying that this guy is moving so far to the side the whole time. Want him to stay in a relatively central place, so dodging is easy. He only casted 2 of these things. So he actually continues doing this now. Crazy. I'm going to wait for my full combo. It seems like I can use my armor multiple times. Yeah. Crazy damage. 2 full combos and this guy is dead. Nice. Seems to be faster when using the druid rope. 2.2 million? Well, okay, when I was testing this, I didn't get this lucky. But I think I'm going to bank getting a random 7.3 Great Holy Step. I mean, I was doing this for 1.5 hours. I didn't get any 8.1, 7.2, 6.3 items, and I still made over 2 million per hour. So I didn't get any legendary chest, nothing. Teleporting costs 30,000. Yeah, I'm just going to ride. I didn't get anything and still made over 2 million per hour. You can also get lucky doing this, getting some good items or some good chests. And well, then the loot is even more per time. Like this really seems to be a very good method of making money. I'm not going to lie. Getting invaded so rarely. I mean, this loot already... let me find a empty loot bank. This loot already pays for my set 4 times at least. Crazy. Crazy money. I wanna watch, but my guild is calling for me. Well, go ahead. Don't leave your guild alone. The most annoying thing about this is actually finding a corrupted dungeon. When I was doing it in the Black Zone, I sometimes really had to search for quite a bit. Let's see how quickly I can find another one here, and this was pretty quick. I also don't have an insane amount of infamy or corruption or whatever. I have 270k. So I would guess the loot gets even better if you have high corruption. Probably not much better, but most likely significantly better. Really strong mobs. Did I get hit by some AoE? I did not notice. And it usually feels like these random chests are actually better than the end boss chest for some reason. I don't know if that's actually true, but it definitely feels like it. Purple random chests seem to have more interesting loot than the end chest. I mean, I would also kind of like to use an assassin jacket for more escape abilities when getting invaded, but then I would be lacking so much damage when I'm not using a cloth armor. Doing corrupted dungeons in general with anything but a cloth armor feels pretty damn annoying. I'm getting so much damage though. Annoying. annoying mobs. Maybe I should only be doing these when I have my E up, so I can almost one-shot them. Just like this. Just like that. There's some kind of random treasure. I want this. Finding some random golden treasures, or however this is called, may even be pretty good. The Slayer a lot better than Stalker. I'm not quite able to meet the 1200 IP. Slayer gives way more loot from chests. In Stalker the chests are extremely bad. Even legendary chests only giving like, I don't know, 300 to 500k or something. That's absolutely nothing. While here purple chests already give like 300k, you know? And you get purple chests pretty frequently in corrupted dungeons. And purple chests in what's it called, in Stalker really give absolutely nothing. Sometimes not even 100k or so. So when going for ratting, definitely Slayer dungeons, Slayer corrupted dungeons seem to be much better. But if you want some interesting and fun PvP, then I would definitely be going for Stalker. Sometimes you will run into something annoying there, but most of the times you will have a nice fight, and most people will fight you relatively directly and stuff like that. Happens rather rarely that you run into a rat in Stalker corrupted dungeons, I feel like. Because when you're doing corrupted dungeons for PvP and you run into a rat, then that's really, really annoying. But I mean, I've already killed like 2 or 3 rats in my whole career. So getting them is also pretty nice. But it's really, really hard. Especially in Stalker, where you basically one-shot these things that you have to destroy to escape. Was just watching your mist gathering videos and saw you were live. This is how it can be sometimes. These green chests here are pretty damn garbage. But the blue chests sometimes already have like 100k, 150, if you're lucky 200. The purple chests are usually pretty solid, 200 or more. Or rather 150k, 200 and more I think. From the 1.5 hours that I tested this. And I haven't gotten a legendary yet, so I'm kind of excited to see what that's going to give me if I get one. If I get one. While doing this right here, right now. Does spec matter on corrupted dungeons? Yes. Because when I use my highest spec gear, I can just go into Stalker corrupted dungeons with 4.0 gear. 4.0 gear is like, I don't know, 20k, 30k, 40k silver maximum. Unless you use some crazy expensive items. So you can go in extremely cheap if you have high specs. And for Slayer Corrupted Dungeons it obviously matters because it is not capped. You can go with 8.4 into this and just be stronger than all the other people. And likewise have a good advantage. But for Stalker Corrupted Dungeons, like, you can start playing Stalker Corrupted Dungeons as soon as you have a good understanding of how to play PvP. It's really good training, like playing 10 or 20 Hunter Corrupted Dungeons, like 10 or 20 actual fights in Hunter Corrupted Dungeons, and then starting out with some really good, really cheap gear in Stalker Corrupted Dungeons is a really good way of training the 1v1 PvP skills and knowledge. Helps a lot. Become much better. In Stalker Corrupted Dungeons, people also are not the most insane players most of the time. So you will have solid chances when playing a solid build to also win a few games, a few dungeons. And the loot from killing players is actually pretty nice, which is, I really like it that you get extra loot for killing people in Corrupted Dungeons. So you even make some pretty good money if you win like 50%. Oh, I actually got invaded. I'm scared. I'm scared. I am... Oh, this guy is there. Where's the thing? There it is. He's playing sprint. He is indeed playing sprint. I think he would have a really hard time to catch me with this gear. But this would not be a good matchup for me, fighting this dude. I'm going to rush towards this crystal, kill it, and then go for the one in the east. I don't think there's a chance for me to die here. Boom, 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 the combo. I even have my helmet up so I can reset. Looks pretty safe against this guy at least. I'm playing Blight Staff on Stalker. It performs good, but loses versus Reflect Spear. I'm really not a big fan of playing Nature Staffs for PvP. It feels like it's really weak against stuff like Curse Staffs, Swords, Axes, and Spears. Those really seem to be much stronger. It looks really bad. Now I only have one invisibility potion left. I don't know if that's a problem or not. I don't know. But boom, I'm already safe. Got him out of here. Only streaming for half an hour and already got invaded. Before it took like 1 hour and 10 minutes for this to happen, which is very interesting. did not want to get hit by that. This is a strong mob. A strong one. Let's use a couple of abilities. Knight helmet. Imagine this being some artifact item. Already would have been 100k or something. I didn't clear much of this dungeon yet. Can I hit both? I can. I think I didn't hit with my E. Whoops. Seems like the life curse staff is really good right now in the corrupted dungeons. At least that's what I have been told. And I can imagine that this is true. Everyone is playing mercenary jackets, purging that is really good. Everybody is playing hunter hoods, purging that is really good. But the life curse staff may have problems against frost staffs. But I don't think too many people are playing frost staffs in Stalker Corrupted Dungeons. Because it's just so hard. You have to be really good to play frost. The armor definitely lasts for a long time. 10 seconds. Pretty nice. Mainly getting green chests, but I guess that's pretty normal as well. Looking for these purple chests. No, I'm playing on west. On east I have, what was it? 280 ping? That's just really annoying. Like, I'm already getting annoyed from time to time playing on the West server as a European, but playing on the East server, that would just be too much for my mental health. So much delay. It's already annoying enough on the West server. I need 40 more corruption and the boss. Then I get the big boss. Can I already start casting my spells? I think so. Rush it in. Also, when being a rat, it's really valuable to not get a hit, to not get hit a single time, to never enter combat with the other player. So these slowing and health decreasing thingies don't start spawning. Lucky again. 300k item. My pork omelette is running out very soon, so I will have to go to bank after this boss anyways, and I want to get one more invisibility potion, I think. Because it may happen that I will need to use 2 of those to escape one invade. It can happen. I'm going to wait for my whole combo. Waiting for my armor. And once again, 2 armors seem to be enough to kill one boss. Let's see, maybe this blue chest is going to be lucky as well. Nope. Complete garbage, 30k. But I do not have food anymore. Usually after using one food I would have around 1 million. The thing is that running back and forth searching for a new corrupted dungeon after bringing back the big loot from the first one did cost me a little bit of time on my food. But usually I would just be running around for one food. And then bank afterwards. Definitely pretty good loot already though. What was it, a 7.3 thing? 7.3 Great Holy. Definitely helps out a lot. But that can just happen. What can you do? Invisibility potion, another food. And let's go for the next. Got invaded 1 time. Died 0 times. I don't know, 7 million loot already. And that in 38 minutes. Pretty good so far. I really hope I will get some legendary chests as well. I really would like to know how many items are in there. And I mean, if I got a legendary chest, I could get a lucky legendary chest. Getting multiple millions worth of loot. 2 red players in this map. But maybe those are just the weak dudes I saw at the start. Somebody going down to mobs? How long does it? No, it's not long enough for me to go red and kill him. He has bear paws. Those are very valuable. Tier 6 armor, also lootable. But I would be too slow, I think, to execute him. I mean, I could kill him afterwards. The chest just spawned, but who cares? Who cares? I'm just going Slayer Corrupted Dungeons. Maybe I should have killed this guy afterwards. Ganking in the red zone is definitely also a rather profitable method of making money. Pretty nice how the bleed stacks are actually finishing off these imps. Very comfortable. Just Q 2 times and then walk away. Books. I think from purple book chests I can get the real books. So I can get some actual money. The last guy who invaded me definitely didn't have good items for chasing through mobs. But let's see if that's always going to be the case. I also don't have very high infamy or corruption. So maybe these 8.3 players will not get matched with me too often. But I think the longer I'm in, the higher the chance gets to get invaded. So I'm not sure if I'm safe from 8.3 players. Probably not. And I also shouldn't be. I mean, it's Slayer Corrupted Dungeon. There should be some risk involved in doing this. And there is. Whoops. Give me those. Tier 6 souls? Souls. Relatively often with these green and blue chests, there are only a couple of silver bags and a couple of runes and souls. So I'm really looking forward to getting purple chests. Those are giving me the money. I don't even know if the bosses have chances to drop some items, or if they can only drop these runes and relics and souls. I also didn't get any, what's it called, relics so far. I think I only got runes and souls. Getting like tier 7 or tier 8 relics is also worth quite some money. I clear all bosses now? I did. Need to clear a few of the random mobs first to get the big boss. Is there a nice bunch? There is. Can you be catched by something like a Death Giver? It will probably be hard for Death Giver. I mean, if he switches to Shadow Edge and the mobility Q, then he has realistic chances, I guess. But it should generally be relatively hard to catch me. Because I have invisibility potions and an invisibility helmet. So if somebody really tried to chase me through mobs, then he may get into trouble. He may get low from the mobs while I'm just waiting in invisibility, and I could finish him off. That can definitely happen. Because I have the means to reset the mob aggro, while he doesn't. He can lifesteal off of mobs though, which is pretty good. With the mercenary jacket. 5 more seconds for the next combo. And it should be dead. The blue one. How expensive is that? 30k. But at least from the chests I can get these relics. I'm also not 100% sure what kind of builds are being played. Like, what are the most played builds? I don't know. Must be like dual blades. What's it called? Death givers. Life cross staffs. Probably above Badon here and there. When getting invaded, probably the highest priority should be to not get hit a single time by the enemies. Because then it will be really hard to catch me. I don't know if both Badon players are still using invisibility on their armor, but I think they should, right? I think they are doing that. Both Badon could be really annoying. But we'll see. I really didn't get invaded too often. I wanted to dodge that. It's so insane. Only one single spell killing me. You really cannot get hit by AoEs in this game. Never, ever, in any situation. AoEs are the death. Like this spell basically one-shotting me 80% of my HP or something. But I mean, it's also very easy to dodge, so I guess it's fine that it deals insane amounts of damage. I can get relics from the bosses. How much money you make per hour, you think? I tested this for 1.5 hours yesterday and the day before. In total 1.5 hours. And I made over 1 million per 30 minutes. So I make over 2 million per hour with this. If I don't die. which is more than going for gathering, which is sad. Considering that I can gather all the resources on tier 8. Hey, you're now live. Yes, I am. I am live. It feels like in Soccer Corrupted Dungeons, I was finding more of these hidden treasures, which is kind of weird. I don't need too much corruption anymore, so I guess I'm going to skip this group. It's a pretty strong group. I mean, I do deal AoE damage, so it's not really a big deal. But it's probably good to save time, I would think. I'm just going to use my invisibility so I don't get hooked and I don't have to care about dodging the hook. I do have enough corruption. Almost. Killing this mob should be enough. I mean, I still have quite a lot of mobs in my way, so I would not really need to kill this one specifically, but I may as well do it. And I will have my W up for the boss again. I don't even need to use my helmet for this. I can just kill this while walking. Comfortable. So much damage with my initial combo. What's my level? What's my level on my items yet? 93 on Bear Paws, 99 on Druid Rogue. So I'm even leveling 2 items that I still need to get to level 100, which is kind of nice. The big boss is there. Such a long way. Maybe I was not. Oh well, it doesn't matter. The thing is, no matter which boss I would have went for first, it would have always been a relatively annoying long way. Do I want to wait a little bit for my health? Do I really need that? Probably not. Probably not. The position is really bad right now. Come closer to the middle, my evil boss. So it's easier to dodge your stuff. Oh. This wasn't as easy to dodge. And the second combo is coming up. Another blue one. I'm not looting items that are worth less than 10k silver. I don't feel like selling them in the market. 14 minutes left. So let's see if I can do this a little bit faster maybe. So I don't run out of the food. Those are the jumpy things, right? Yep. Oh, I lost so much health. Annoying, but it should not matter. Shouldn't matter. How often you get invaded? Before this stream, I played for 1.5 hours and I got invaded one time and I did not die. Now I'm streaming for 56 minutes and I got invaded one time and I did not die. Do. Definitely need to clear a couple more mobs, I think. I will have a very nice pathing here on this map layout. Because the last chest that I want to get is very close to the final boss. Not going to need my second E to finish this. So much damage. I definitely need more mobs. Need to kill more. This was almost annoying. Come to me, get hit by this. Oh, I got invaded again. Okay, let's quickly get rid of the thing down here. I think I'm going to kill this thing as well there. And there this guy is already. He's chasing me relatively hard. He somehow has a lot of mobility, it seems like. I should kill such things that slow people. He's above Badone, it seems like. Above Badone. Maybe I should just be killing him. Here I need to kill these things. Oh, I slowed myself. That's so bad. He's so fast. This is crazy. Oh, I'm still poisoned, so I actually failed to use my... He doesn't have... He doesn't... No, this was not a bow of Badone, this was a normal bow. So I must have been playing really badly, so he is able to catch me. Like... Or is that the case? He has a jump very often, which is very good. Like, my invisibility potion was insanely bad. That was insanely bad. Does he have more mobility than me? I have a jump every 30 seconds, which is good. I was very bad at using the slows. I really had to start using the slows much earlier. Definitely. And I'm still very bad at estimating how to run perfectly. In a corrupted dungeon, definitely. If I played more corrupted dungeons, I would be better at not getting hit by everything. And not getting slowed by everything. I mean, one time I even slowed myself. Which is just insane. Let's continue. And let's put away that loot right there. Yeah, the normal bow now has that small jump, but that small jump is nothing. Like, it's such a bad jump. So it doesn't really matter. The loot 3 box being full the whole time was really annoying me. I'm also using pork omelette, which helps with escaping. My invisibility potion was so bad though. I probably don't have any more items of my set lying around. Or maybe, yeah, in Hellion Hood. I can take this. Yeah, but the rest I will have to rebuy. Have to use the slows earlier. Have to walk better, if you know what I mean. I have to cut the corners as much as possible, you know. I was not doing that. I was walking inefficient ways. In the beginning, I was doing relatively well at one point, I think. This is fine. I can buy this just like that. But I think I'm going to get a better quality on my armor. I also could have switched to... Whoops, I bought a druid cowl, not a druid... Not a druid robe. Ooh. Could have also switched my armor to frost. And I definitely, probably should have done that. Outstanding doesn't cost anything more. My set seems to cost 433k. When I bought it the first time, it was worth 470k. I probably had some higher quality on some of those items. I had a 5.1 helmet before. That's probably the difference. I definitely would not be able to fight this guy. He had mercenary jacket and a hunter hood. In the end, he didn't have any energy anymore. So like if I just kept going, if I was just a little bit better, he would not have been able to chase me anymore. He was running out of energy. So I would guess that it is relatively easy to get away. And it was most likely also relatively unlucky that he spawned so close to me. But I don't know. I don't know. But today I already got invaded 2 times. Within 1 hour and 6 minutes. Yesterday and the day before, when I was doing this for 1.5 hours, I only got invaded 1 time. Interesting, interesting. I think it's worth to buy other beef stew for food. You have more damage and health between mobs if invaded. After you lose aggro with helmet. But generally I should not really be getting low. But actually the health regeneration between mobs would be very good for fast clearing all this stuff. Like when I'm generally running the dungeon. Let's teleport back for 6,000 silver and try the other beef stew actually. Because it also increases my clearing speed of when I'm just doing the clearing. And it also helps me when trying to escape, so it would make sense. Let's see how expensive that stuff is. Albion beef stew. It's 45k. What would be the lower tier of that? Is there even a lower tier of that? There may not. Oh, mutton stew. Okay. 6.7 and 133%. 9.5 and 189. Looks like I'm going Avalonian mutton stew, actually. 6.7, not much less, and the price is still very, very good. Avalonian mutton stew. Let's go. Let's go, and I'll go into a different map, I think. I've looked into Rose Corps and everything was empty. Let's look at Birkenfell. Actually, since I'm already streaming for 1 hour, I will take a little break and then I will continue with the mutton stew. I'm relatively excited to see how good this will be. And I will leave the loot tab open for so people can see what I have already gotten for now. And I died 1 time. I died one time. I'll be back in like 15 minutes. Oh. Okay, I'm back. I think Cultist Cull and Poison would be decent. Cultist Cull is probably pretty damn good, and Mage Cowl as well, because you can change to Bob for escaping then. But invisibility is also pretty nice. I think I'll stick to that, but that's probably better. The Cultist Cowl. Poison would be slightly more faster, but then I would need to switch around all the time. Well, all the time is an over-exaggeration, but I guess I'm just too lazy for that. But it would make it a little bit faster, which is probably worth it. At least tier 4 poison, and I personally run Mage Cowl. Yeah, Mage Cowl is just much cheaper and basically does the same thing. Once helped me when cornered to take down second crystal. I pushed the guy to third crystal. I pushed the guy and then run to third crystal. Yeah, the pushing away is probably pretty good. The invisibility should be better, because I can reset mobs with it. But also the invisibility doesn't help me clearing anything. So maybe, probably Mage or Cultist Cowl is actually better for this. Also slightly increases the damage as well, compared to some leather hood. Oh, I immediately found a corrupted dungeon, that's good. The middle, doesn't matter which way I go basically. These 7% more damage really don't seem like a lot, but it's something. I will be slightly faster, especially talking about bosses. That will definitely be significant. Even though I will have my spells not up all the time. Cooldown reduction isn't bad either. But the regeneration will be very nice. Like, I'm already at full HP again. Whoops. I did accidentally root a garbage rune. This is not acceptable. Not lucky with the hidden treasures today, I feel like. Didn't get a golden one yet, even though it's generally pretty rare to get those, I guess. Let's just jump. Let's dodge one of those. There's so much stuff for me to clear that I will most likely have enough corruption anyways to spawn the big boss. Die. 70k. Sounds okay. Just going to use my W for some speed. And I do need to clear quite a few more mobs, definitely. I'll take these. Oh, there's loot. Oh, was hoping for a book. Let's do this. I mean, my fatbot probably triggers that one right there. I kinda want my E for this group. And I still need the corruption anyways. Well, now I don't need any corruption anymore. Except this little thing here. I really need to pay attention to using these bloated gluttons next time I get invaded. Those will help me a lot. The Druid Robe really lasts for a very long time. Kinda resets the cooldown, not the cooldown, the duration time relatively often. Purple chest, 80k only. Unfortunate, probably. I think I can use my mobility. I will actually not have my boots up for the boss, but who cares? I don't need them that much. I will be fine. A little bit less damage. I got hit by 2 of these AoEs. Sadness. My W has relatively low cooldown, so I can use it 2 times while using my armor 1 time. So many AoEs. No loot from the boss. And a garbage chest. Most of the chests will be garbage. But those purple ones will always give a very decent amount of money. Having the potential to even give me good amounts of money. And I'm really looking forward to maybe finding a legendary one while I'm doing this. I want the treasures, the hidden treasures. Not very valuable. die. Eight 8,000 HP. I wonder how high the resistances of these mobs are. Right now I'm dealing 120 damage with my Q. Let's quickly check how much it would originally do. 204. Okay, so... 200 to 120. Like 33% damage reduction. Let's go for that one first. The pathing is really not too great in this map. On this map layout. Probably don't need to kill this group. There are still enough mobs for me to kill. But I just kind of feel like doing it right now. How many purple chests did I already get today? I think 3, maybe? How many corrupted dungeons did I already clear? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Not too many. Oh, it didn't actually finish them. I would have needed 2 Qs and thing that deals damage and pushes people. $180 true damage over 6 seconds. The bleed damage feels pretty damn high. But it is such a low number. Interestingly enough. The Druid Rope is so good though. It lasts for forever. The blue chest with a decent item. Nice. Let's just rush as quickly as possible towards the boss. My health is definitely regenerating so quickly. Even though I didn't really have problems with health regeneration before, did I? A little bit, maybe? I don't exactly remember. Really want to dodge these spells. Oh, he had one. I don't even know how to call this spell that this boss is casting. But he had one of that left. The damage of the bleed really seems very high. 90k. No item though. My food still lasts for 16 minutes. So I'm like 2 minutes faster now with this food, maybe. But it may also just have been the map layout being favorable. Hard to say. Hard to say. Even though it feels like I'm not getting any loot the whole time, I'm already at 400k in my inventory. Ah, a golden treasure. Finally. Let's go. But this is definitely not the best way to do the combo. I'm missing out on some damage if I don't use my Q. But the W really syncs up nicely with my armor. I'll jump. How close am I to the... Well, there isn't even a boss, so I kinda don't even need to save spells. How many mobs do I still need to clear? I have no idea. Not too many probably, and I probably can dodge all the ones that are tanky. But there are some that I still need to clear, but not too many. They give a lot of corruption. 60 for that one, and this one gives 100. Can probably spam my armor a little bit more often. I don't have any energy problems. Sadly these books are so bad, only 1000. I wish there would either be more or they would be better ones. But I mean, it's they are pretty bad. They are pretty bad. Oh, he hooked me into the lava. What? Do I even survive this? I don't. I don't need to clear too many mobs anymore though, so I can skip this group. treasure though. Give me these tier 5 treasures. Still need a little bit more. Clear this whole stuff. Well, this dog will be enough. I wonder how many more invades I will get. Purple chest, a very bad purple chest. Unfortunate. But I'm already at 500k. And I still got one more corrupted dungeon to go. Oh. Missing one. Missing one more. Was it the case that when you summon the end boss that no longer people can invade me? Is that true? I kind of remember something like that. Is that true? I think so, right? When the final boss is there, you cannot get invaded anymore. I think. Only casting one of his line spell. And instantly going for the next one. Crazy mob AI. Crazy boss AI. Another blue one. But it can happen that I'm lucky, but I am not lucky. There could be a good item anytime. The money seems to be less right now though. Even though in the beginning I got a 7.3 holy staff, so I'm not sure if it's entirely true that the loot is less at this moment. "11 of these beginner tomes of insight." 11k fame, which even takes a while to eat. You know what I mean? Some people would say read. Which is pretty annoying with these low tier books. It really takes forever to read them. There should probably be some kind of fast reading possibility option. Because that would just increase the quality of life in the game, you know. There's no point in standing there for forever to read 999 level 1 books. I still need to clear a lot of mobs. I did not clear enough yet. I really wonder how much fame I will have. I think I had 86.5 million in the beginning, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see how much I will have at the end. Is this enough to bleed? It is. Also, there's probably this chocolate bag right now for additional fame. I think it's just annoying because you basically have to buy it or find it and use it. Otherwise you're wasting fame. But it's just annoying that you basically have to do this to play efficiently. The game would be better if it would simply not exist. Just give that random general bonus to fame, not having to find these weird items. $160k. That's like the first cape that I found today. I cleared all the bosses, so I just need to clear a couple of random mobs. On my way to the boss. These will be enough already. They won't. All of those only gave 60. Crazy. Now the boss is there. And it's getting time to bank. I don't have my armor up right now. Why is he walking to such a weird position? Annoying boss. There's the damage combo. For this half hour I didn't get invaded. She's gonna use my E already. The boss is almost dead already. A purple chest. A bad one again. almost 10k. Okay, surface. Felt like I was a little bit unlucky in this half of an hour, but still 766k. Not useless. So I'm definitely easily able to do 4 Slayer Corrupted Dungeon clears with 1 food. Chocolate. Oh, okay. It's not a fame buff. Nice, I like it. Not a fame buff. Thank you, SBI. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It was maybe some other kind of food, or it was chocolate. But it's just really annoying. There's no point. It just makes it annoying. You feel obligated to get it. Not really making anything better in the game. Let's quickly bank and get the next food. I did put my stuff into this one, loot 2. Getting new food and then going again. I'm also just using tier 6 gear. Like using any stronger gear would make me faster as well. Could also use better food. Could use the mage cow. The gear would stay equally as cheap. 450k with a mage cow. And I would be faster. Clearing all of this. Would probably be able to do 5 Slayer Corrupted Dungeons with 1 buff food then. Switching the helmet, switching to like tier 7 gear for example. But switching to tier 7 gear would probably already make me worth 1 million. My gear set. Using tier 8 gear, probably 1.5 million. Considering that I'm definitely not very good at escaping in the corrupted dungeons, because I simply play it way too little to be good at it. Makes it probably much smarter to go for this sheep gear, so I don't have heavy losses. You also could chain for much longer than I am. Could go with 2 buff foods. Could go with a bigger bag. And chain for longer would also make this more efficient, more money per time. But considering that I'm not as great as with the gathering escaping, it's probably the smartest to play it like this. To minimize the risks. To bank relatively often. Every 30 minutes basically. But when somebody gets really good at escaping in this, if somebody does that for a long time, then the profit will go up like by 50%, I think. Going with like tier 9 gear, better food, banking after 1 hour. I would guess that it goes up by like at least 50%. The loot that you get from this. Also, if you get good, you will increase your infamy in the meantime, and the loot will get better with higher infamy as well. So this is definitely a very good method for making money. Even I can pull it off, and I'm never playing any corrupted dungeons. Yeah, you kind of seem obsessed with the word relatively. I love the word relatively, not gonna lie. But it's just such a good word for pointing out that what I'm saying is not 100% certain. It just has a high probability in my mind. Relatively, definitely one of my favorite words. At least in English. I think in German as well. I think in German I'm also using the word relatively often. I mean, eventually also has a different meaning, right? It's not the same. But eventually I'm definitely not using very often. But maybe I will in the future. Maybe I will eventually use eventually more often. Who can know? Who can predict the future? I really should have autoed one more time. It's a legendary chest and I got 1.18 million. Well, it's time to bring back the loot, I would say. Time to bring back the loot. But teleporting out now would take quite a long time. So let's quickly... But 1 million from a legendary chest seems like not too much, I would say. But it's good loot. It's good loot, definitely. After clearing this one, I will definitely bring back the loot. Moin. No PvP enemies so far. Everyone in bed. I got invaded 2 times already. And I died 1 time. Not good loot, yeah, it's a legendary chest. From a legendary chest I won 3 million. You know? Give me the big bucks. 1 million is good. It's good loot. Definitely good loot. But I want more. I want to get rich. And I got invaded. Okay, so where will the things spawn? The things will spawn here. Boom, 1 down. 2 more to go. I need to remember using the slow thingies. And I think I will go for the one in the west, actually. Or will I? No, no. I'll try to push through to the... east. I would like to do so, but the guy has seen me. Okay, let's sprint. Do I see any slow mobs? I do not. Well, this is actually pretty good. Because now I just need to rush towards the thing and I'm done. I could even use 1 invisibility potion if I wanted to. But I don't think that that's necessary. I'm already there. I'm already safe. I think. Yep. Boom. And now my loot is safe. My 1.2 million, which may even increase. think this is the best legendary chest when compared to the amount of time you took to clear that boss. Yeah, definitely. Like, the boss really didn't take any time at all. Like, how long did it take? Like 30 seconds? That's definitely correct. So I got invaded 3 times today. And I'm playing for 1.5 hours basically. Basically only playing for 1.5 hours. Yesterday and the day before, like I did a 1-hour session and a 30-minute session. And I only got invaded 1 time. Nice. Another 200k. Really good. Less players today, I guess? Like, do you mean that because there are less players, it's more likely that they will get matched to me instead to other people who are looking for PvP? Is that what you mean? Because I could imagine that that's true. I can imagine. That could be true. Nice escape. I think that the invisibility helmet there was very helpful. Compared to Bob helmet, I would think. Resetting the mobs there in the middle really makes it much more comfortable. Yeah, I'm going to reset those, because why not? I got that spell anyways, why not use it? What's the IP? Do you mean of my items? I can take a look after doing this boss. I think around 1300 for my items. Using tier 6 gear should be around 1300 or maybe a little bit higher. Except for the weapon, which is like maximum 1300, I think. But let's see, let's see. A green chest, nice. Okay, my weapon is only on 1240. My helmet is on 1280. My robe is at 1320. My boots are at 1300. Tier 6 gear. With decent to high specs. Like my armor, my boots have very high specs, and my helmet has relatively high specs. Run to the boss. Bringing back the loot very soon. Gotta bank. Gotta bank this good stuff. Why is this boss always moving into the corner? It's so annoying. Stop doing that. Okay, slowly getting time for the combo. The infamous combo. Like, I've got my bear paws on almost level 100, but I don't have any levels on all the other axes at all. I mean, okay, the battle axe. The battle axe should also be on like level 70 or 80 or something like that. 1800 HP left on this. I don't really need the whole combo. But let's just use it. Kind of, not really. Another purple chest. Another purple chest. 149k at least. The helmet is not worth 10k. Sadness. Okay, but I should be bringing back the loot. Because I'm not perfect at escaping. I'm definitely not perfect. So I will always bring back the loot when I have like 1,000,000 or something. Cost me 30k to teleport. Yeah, whatever, let's do that. Will you play on East? No. I will not really play on East. Maybe like at some random points when the server is down for a longer time and I really want to play Albion. I will maybe do some funny things on the East server, but generally I will not really play on East. Like the ping on the NA server is already annoying for me. I have 133 right now. And that's already noticeable when doing like PvE in the roads, when trying to dodge skill shots in PvP. And especially annoying when people are not in combat yet and they are basically at different places than what's displayed on my screen, which is just insane, which is really annoying, which is really bad for ganking. It's really bad for dismounting people. That's one of the most annoying things. Like standard attacks of me getting cancelled even though the animation already starts, and likewise my character starts a standard attack animation and the attack doesn't go through, even though sometimes the missile, the projectile is already flying in the air, but the attack is not actually happening, and likewise not putting the people out of gallop and stuff like that. That's really annoying, even on the NA server, because I'm from Europe, and like playing with a 300 ping on the East server would just be too much. It's just crazy. It's really annoying to play like that. It's already annoying enough on this server, and that's pretty crazy about Albion. Like, I have these issues with the game and I still play it. Like, this just means that Albion is so good. It's so much fun compared to all the other games I've played in the past. I would like to find another dungeon. Not gonna lie. Really need another dungeon. Where is it hiding? 0 hostile players on this map. I did actually get a legendary chest. Crazy. I was hoping for more, but at least it was not just like a 300k chest or something. Really happy about that, at least. Could have been much worse, I believe. Could have been much worse. Imagine the 8.1 thing being, for example, just a standard item. And I also got some random tier 7 item as well, I think, if I remember correctly. But I'm not 100% sure. My food is also running out slowly. All the corrupted dungeons have been taken on this map. I think after this food is gone, I will go for one more food. Small chest in 3 minutes. Well, I hope to find a dungeon before that. I think I will go for one more food for another 30 minutes of running corrupted dungeons. Well, I'm very close to the next map. I could just go into the next map. It is very likely that I will find more corrupted dungeons there. But I haven't checked out the south yet. There may be a dungeon somewhere. In the end, it's just random. How do you enjoy the other food compared to the omelette? It seems like I deal a little bit more damage to bosses when I only do one combo. But besides that, the healing seems to be good sometimes. Sometimes I was, I believe, waiting when using the pork omelette. I think I was waiting sometimes. So that's good. It's also not much more expensive, so the price is definitely fine. But the difference is relatively minor, I would say. The health regeneration is definitely the big thing. Which probably is much better in the end. When thinking about it, I probably clear quite a bit faster. Not finding any corrupted dungeons here in the south either, so I'll go into the southeast. Never mind, I found one. Gonna do 2 more corrupted dungeons with this food. Unless I get invaded, maybe then I will not do that. I will not run without food. And then 1 more buff food. And then we'll see how much fame I will have gotten and how much money I will have gotten in what amount of time. While having high health regeneration here, for example, is very nice. These traps and stuff like that would otherwise cost quite a lot of time. So this food is, I think, much better for this. Only costing 17k, that's totally fine. Random books. Do I use my boots? I probably do. I probably do. Do I use my E? Probably not. Let's use it on some group there in the north. I really didn't find too many books. Can I pull them together? May not be that easy. Oh, good enough. But pulling wasn't really necessary either. 3-man group in the pit. So I guess I'm waiting for my E and likewise can kill this mob instead. Do I want to kill these mobs in front of it? Probably not. No point. Still got enough way for me to walk. Can just go like this. Oh, I missed my E. Well, otherwise this would have been a one-shot. But of course, not a big deal. Not really. I'm going to reset these. don't have my E up. Kill these. Should be nice and quick. Gonna dodge these, I think, because I don't have my E. And take this on the way. Gonna take these on the way. $13.20. I still got one boss left. So I will need a little bit more. Don't have my boots. I'm going to wait for my boots for the combo. Let's see if I will get invaded one more time today. It may happen. It may actually happen. I need to kill a lot of mobs still. Well, not that many, but a bit. I will actually... Oh, sadly, this is not a valuable group. So having killed these up there in the north would have helped me. Tiny bit more, tiny bit more. I have finally reached level 100 on my druid roll. That's nice. I think I got 2 levels on my bear paws. Level 94, how much percent? 50. Okay. So I'm getting a little bit of fame. Not too much. But I also wasn't expecting to get much fame here. The numbers are just way too low. Oh, I really got hit, but at least the boss didn't reset. Thank God. Okay, second combo coming up. Time to finish the boss. I've got 6 minutes left on my food, that's enough. 13k? Okay, these boots are more expensive. But okay, mercenary shoes are actually useful compared to the other stuff. People probably play those. There are only 6 minutes left, so I want to be quick. I do want to be quick. Wait, that's actually just very optimistic, right? Probably not too smart. Well, let's see. Let's clear quickly. Still the question is it possible to get invaded when the boss is already there? Because I kinda don't want to get invaded while I don't have my food anymore. The health regeneration would be very, very good. Using my armor right before I want to start doing the boss, probably not that smart. But the health regeneration here being very good again, obviously. I just need one combo anyway, so actually not a problem that I don't have my combo right in the beginning, I think. Like, do I even need the full combo? I don't even need the full combo anymore. Can use my armor anyways though. Do I want to go for 2000 before? Like, do I want to rush to the boss in the south and clear enough mobs so I reach 2000 when I have this cleared? It's a possibility. I could do that. Does it make me safe? I do not know. Or do I just go for the efficient clearing? I think I go for the efficient clearing. Relatively, I mean, I already got too much corruption, right? So I just need the boss in the south. And one more normal mob or two garbage mobs. I'll go for a normal one. Oh, there's loot. Yeah. Tier 4 rune. What a bait. My food running out in 2 minutes 25. Oh, I actually don't have my E up yet. So I used my boots and my W too early. But I really wanted to walk out faster. Not gonna lie. Faster out of this annoying slow. Purple chest. A relatively bad one though, even though it's not that uncommon to not find items, I feel like. Like every second purple chest you get like an item that's worth around 100k, I would say. But I feel like after the big boss spawned, it's not possible to get invaded anymore, right? I really think that that's the case. Can't really. Maybe right now I was just thinking about looking at the true damage number from the burn of my E, but it kind of seems like I may not have activated showing true damage. Like I only see these yellow numbers. Which do you think is more profitable? Refine on royal cities or on Guild Island? Since cities have the bonus and all. I don't know. You just need to do the math. See how expensive the fees are. But refining is just generally a relatively annoying thing. Where you have to check the market prices on every market. And when you do that, you know how profitable what is. You can also estimate how long it takes you to walk from one city to another. You can also estimate how risky it is for you to transport to Albion and stuff like that. So it's just checking all the statistics and then walking around, selling stuff, buying stuff. Relatively boring in the end. And that's why I do not think too much about it. I do not do much around these sorts of activities. And likewise, I also don't really know too much about which items make the most sense to do what with and so on. But there are definitely things that are worth refining for more profit and stuff like that, where you should use focus on if you were playing for maximum profit from focus. And it is, as far as I know, more profitable than using focus on your island and like harvesting stuff. But the thing is, harvesting stuff on the island is 100% safe loot and you don't need to think. You don't need to research. That's a big benefit of doing like harvesting things on the island. Well, if you want to do refining, if you want to do crafting and so on, you have to research. You have to look at the prices the whole time because the prices change. And then suddenly something you have done before isn't even worth it anymore, or you even lose money while doing it, while spending time, you know? So it's just effort. It's work. And if you like doing such things, then you can definitely make a pretty good profit. Especially if you like transporting. It's very simple, it has zero risk, it just takes time. And it's boring. But definitely profit if you do the research. Just need to do the research. Just need to walk from one town to another within tier 8 orcs or something. Or tier 5 orcs or whatever. And you can make money. If you wanna make a lot of money, then you have to do research and then transport stuff to Kalian. But for that, you also have to be good at escaping. Having a lot of game knowledge and stuff like that, because if you die one time, all your profit that you have gotten in like hours of work is just gone. You really have to be good to make a lot of money at surviving. What the I swear this would not have happened on an on an EU server. This mob is annoying. Annoyingly strong. What? Was I just teleported back? Ooh. Really only want to do these fat guys when I have my E. They deal way too much damage. And probably same for these dagger guys. Oh, nice. A good one. 2 6.1 weapons. No, only one 6.1 weapon. If it were 2, then I would have probably gotten more money. Boss in the east. And I don't need much more. Corruption. We'll let the boss spawn, the big boss. I think I can use one more W before reaching the boss. Without losing too much time on actually being able to do my combo. What can I say? Reading Slayer Corrupted Dungeons. A very boring and silly activity, but very profitable. Just doing PvE, just running away, and getting pretty good money per time. If you can survive. I'll use my mobility. I want to get to the boss quicker. I want to kill this. Oh, the slows me so much. Well, in this case I will even have my belts up again, or when I reach the boss. Crazy. Please come a little bit more into the middle, thank you. Little bit more space for dodging. Oh, really need to dodge that spell. Deals quite a bit of damage. But it's also pretty nice about this build that I have movement speed up like half of the time that I'm fighting anything. So it's really easy to dodge things. Very comfortable. Oh, wow. 19k. That's not a lot. It took me like 7 minutes to clear this whole dungeon. 30 divided by 7, that's a 4. Yeah. So if I don't get invaded, I can definitely easily clear 4 dungeons with 1 buff food. Let's do this group there when I have my E up. There's a lot of way for me to walk. No, there isn't, so it's actually not too bad to clear this group. Okay, having my E up, that's nice. Oh. Well, the AoE fields disappeared on my screen, so I kinda was expecting these AoEs not to come anymore, but what the hell? What the hell? I want to pull these together. Did all of them with my E, which I can't anymore. So I reset one of those. That actually hitting me. Pretty sad. Three dogs. Do I want to kill those? Probably. Quick corruption. I will get almost 1,000 from killing these 2 bosses. So I really don't need too much more corruption. Basically want to kill like 2 more normal mobs on my way. Oh wait a second, I actually didn't use my boots for the combo. Whoops. Missed a little bit of damage. Purple chest. No items though. No items. Feels like I'm getting less items today than the other 2 days. This is indeed a normal mob and I have a very long way in front of me to reach the next boss, so I may as well kill that one with my E. My E should be up when I'm doing my combo. I'm missing quite a bit of corruption still. So it's actually not too bad to kill this one. And that one. Mm, 10 seconds on my W, so I'll wait a little bit with my armor. I can already use it now. It's totally fine. I think the 2 times I've tested this were definitely after the reset. I think it was like 5 or 6 hours after the reset. Right now I'm playing before the reset. Right now it's obviously 1.5 hours before the reset. Wait a second. Yeah, I think so, right? Server time 10 AM for the reset. I think that's how it is. Need one more dog. There's one more dog. The loot is in the lava. Well, I guess I'm skipping the loot. I most likely would have been able to not hit the lava thing. I guess while I was going for it, I was pretty sure that I was not hitting it. That I was not going to hit it. Weird. Annoying. Maybe there was a book in there. And 2 yellow treasures. I don't even know if it's possible to find the tier 7 treasure in these hidden treasure thingies. Maybe it's not possible. And this boss. No loot from the boss. No loot from the chest. But already at 400k after doing 2 dungeons. And I still have 16 minutes 20 seconds left on my buff. Not really finding anything, but already still, even though not finding anything, still having 400k in the inventory. It's really not bad. Even though right now I'm not being lucky. But before I have been lucky. Already had 1 legendary chest and I had a good purple one. What a long way to reach all the things. Want to kill this one? I could. I just used my spells anyways. Do I want to wait for my combo for this boss, or do I just want to kill him without? I'll use my combo. Oh. Not the perfect timing, but it's okay. Still got all the damage boosts for my E. Oh, nice. Just a blue chest, but a 7.1 graveyard armor. Can happen all the time. I'll reset this. I don't feel like dealing with this. I'm going to kill that one because I don't have a reset. Would be annoying to dodge it. No real reason. Better just to kill it. I need some corruption anyways. Oh, I got invaded. So let's quickly clear the thing on the west here. And then I want to kill the one in the far east. I want to kill the one in the far east. to reset these mobs. Because from the far east I can go to the west and to the south. Which is very nice. I don't have the reset on my helmet right now. Which is not too good. There he is, so I am going to run. I am going to run. And I think I'm going for the one in the east. I will wait here for a second. He's not sure where to go. Okay, I have to be smart now. Oh, he's there. So I'm actually going to sprint. Yeah. Was some good timing. Now I need to get out of this corner as quickly as possible. And I think I should be good. Oh, he's here. Then I'm going invis. Invisibility potion, too strong. Too strong. Now I'm safe. Oh, I really got hit by that. But he cannot kill me before I do this. I would have liked to inspect him actually. I would have liked to know what kind of gear, like what IP he was using. If he used tier 8 or something. But nice that I got away. Was pretty scary. Frostmage definitely having tons of mobility, being very annoying. But at least frost mages don't do much damage when they are chasing. They do most of their damage when you are chasing them. So now I will not have enough food left for doing a fourth corrupted dungeon. So this is going to be the last one. With this buff food. Don't drag me into this. Literally. Okay, come on. I don't need these. I don't care. Go away. Okay, so I got invaded 3 times now? Or was it 4 times? Was this the 3rd or the 4th time now? I don't remember. Right in the beginning I escaped some boltcaster guy. Then I died to some normal bow guy. And then I was invaded again. Where I didn't even see what the guy was playing. And now I got invaded again by this guy here. So a lot of invades. Actually need to be decent at escaping. Actually need to be decent at escaping when wanting to making money with this. But it seems like doing this at prime time is better. So you don't get matched as often with these people. What's that? Rampant stuff. Staff. Has the rampant stuff always looked like that? I don't think like it did. Never seen that. Looks pretty nice. Maybe it was updated or something. Run, forest. Only 5 more minutes left on my food after the boss, which probably takes like a minute. This boss probably takes like 1.5 minutes. I wonder how long it takes. Okay, I got all my spells up. Let's do the combo. Let's do the combo. Since I started without the combo, I will not even be able to cast it one more time. Another purple one. 113 only. But still not too bad. Like, still 750k in half an hour. And not even really half an hour. Like, I still have 4 minutes left on my buff food. But definitely a very solid way of making money. And it seems like at prime time when there are more people, I'm just guessing that you will get invaded less and likewise make more money per time. Because you don't have to run away. Play careful and stuff like that when you don't get invaded. So let's see how much money I have. I'm gonna end it here, so let's look at the facts. Let's look at the facts. How much did I make? Okay, so 6.1 million. I'm streaming now for 2 hours and 57 minutes. And a break for like 15 minutes. So like in 2 hours and 40 minutes, 2 hours and 40 minutes, I made 6.1 million in loot and silverbacks. And I also got 281,000 fame in books, which I can use freely. And I've gotten how much fame? PvE fame. Only... Was I at 86.5 million? I only got 1.1 million fame. PvE fame. 1.1 million PvE fame only. But it's a nice little bonus, at least, in the end. I also lost one set, which is... Now it's even less expensive than before. One set is worth around 400 to 450k. So minus 450k because I lost one set. And I had the investment to actually buy one set in the first place. Also another 450k. But still, 6 million in that time. Very nice, very good. What can I say?